Thank you so much for tuning into this video. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and or rising signs. And this is also a timeless reading. So no matter when this comes across your feed, this is for you. So, oh, this is just getting straight into it. Okay, we've got the Emperor. What is the overarching message for this reading? Straight off the bat, we've got the Emperor, the Hermit in reverse, Queen of Cups. Okay. The Emperor is a good card. Like, I have been pulling the Emperor, I think I've pulled it like twice in this set of zodiac readings, and it's been reversed, and it's just kind of been a bit like in more of like a negative light. But this, like, I'm happy to see it in like a good, like in a positive way. So this is all about like taking control over your life and sovereignty over your life, especially emotionally. The Hermit in reverse, like I feel like kind of coming, actually I want one more about that Hermit reverse. One more. Six of Swords. Yeah, okay, so this is just really about looking at like the bigger picture of a situation. There might be things kind of coming up in your life that are kind of like, how do I put it, immediate annoyances. Let's just put it that way, like with things that just make you feel a certain way in the moment. Someone might say something and it makes you pissed, like in the moment, or someone's acting weird and you're, you know, like just, you're kind of in the moment with the situation. But these cards are saying to rise above and really just look at the bigger picture of what's going on, and not the surface like level of the situation, because there's more to see. And that perspective shift can give you like a lot of clarity and a lot of relief as well. Queen of Wands reversed, okay. Six of Cups reversed. Excuse me. So what's one more? I just feel like there's something about like struggling to let go of a situation, which has been a theme for some of the readings that I've done in this set. I feel like this is asking you to look at where you might not be looking at, yeah, just the bigger picture, like I was saying before, and just maybe like jumping to conclusions. And like this might not even be like like an ill-intentioned thing that you're doing. I think, yeah, this is about looking at where you're not looking. You know what I mean? You might be looking at one little speck of a situation and not the entire thing. And it's really just like a point to connect to your emotions at the moment, and not so much about like goals, like future, like wants and needs and stuff. This is about like what you need right now. How can you give to yourself right now that's going to benefit you in the long run? Because you can't keep pushing things aside, is what I'm getting here. Sun. And the Two of Cups. Okay, so like there's good vibes here. Like this isn't necessarily like a highly negative reading or anything like that. This is just basically saying that there are things that need to come to light, that you need to look at, that you just like are not seeing, or you're not really giving the time of day. It's like you might see it, but you just kind of like move on from it anyway and just, you know, pretend that it wasn't there, or like forget that it was there after like a little bit of time passes. I hope that this makes sense. So yeah, this can be like a situation with other people. This can be a situation within yourself, whether that is patterns that you have, or with, God, what's the word? Just like, yeah, it's just something that is just like needs to be seen. Like it's like here I am, I need to be seen. But I don't know, it's like sometimes you look elsewhere. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, just gonna pull one more. And then we got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this is not a time to be thinking about material gains. This is like a time for you to be looking at like your emotional world and how you can nurture that so that you can get to where you need to be in the long run. Because, you know, we can look at a goal, like an end goal, but if we don't look at what needs to be done within ourselves to actually get to that goal, then you don't get the goal pretty much. Like you just keep missing details, if that makes sense. Because yeah, the Two of Cups here, this is like a goal, or like coming together with someone or something, right? That brings us happiness, so we can create like a thing. It's like the hermit crab and his shell, right? Without his shell, what's he gonna do? Right? So this could be like a security thing, this could be a relationship thing. You know, you might want a great house, you might want a great relationship, you might want a great career, but you know, there might be things like within you that block you from finding that. You know what I mean? And the Ace of Cups, this just tells me about looking at your emotional world and making sure that you have enough within yourself before you can pour out to the rest of the world. And even just before you can pour into like your career, right? Or like whatever it is that you're aiming for. It's just really looking at your emotional world, taking control and responsibility over yourself, and yeah, just tending to those like finer details that have been skimmed over, if that makes sense. Sorry, I keep saying that, I probably sound like a broken record, but I just genuinely hope that this makes sense. The Magician reverse and the Hierophant reverse. Yeah, so this is a time for you to do things differently and to recognize the power within yourself to change situations, because whatever's going on is not like, sometimes like the universe will challenges on us, and like that's like a thing, but sometimes like when we keep hitting the same wall, it's time to make a turn, you know, and to do things differently in a way that you haven't done before. Because the Hierophant reverse, like this is about doing things in a non-traditional way or in an unusual way. So yeah, I hope that that makes sense for the millionth time. And I hope that this resonated and this helped. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day.